Maddknicks giving you a weekly recap of this week's games. Let's just get right into it, man. I ain't even gonna waste your time, man. This was a good triumphant week, if you will, man. You know what I mean? Like, especially compared to last week, everybody was sour on us. Shit, you could say we were sour on ourselves. This is the week where it's kind of like, all right, we getting it back in motion now. Like, we're starting to cook with some grease now. You know what I mean? So, let's just get right into it, man. Monday's game, Martin Luther King Day versus the MAVS. We got blown out. We got cooked by that. I mean, pretty much. Coming off of most of January, you know, it's been a rough month. So Monday was just that last spillover into the rough month we already had. So we got blown out by the MAVS. There's really no doubt about it. It looked bad. The team like they didn't come to play, like they didn't bring effort. It was Martin Luther King's birthday, a holiday, day off at the Garden, matinee, and it's like we just didn't come with it, and it was bad, man. It was bad. That was the first time all the players were together. I mean, like our whole team together at once this whole season. Every game this season, somebody was out. Somebody that's in our rotation, that's an integral piece of the team, was out. And that was the first time everybody has been together. You already don't have Mitch on back-to-back days. Shaman got hurt fairly early in the season. Jalen got hurt. He missed some time. Josh got hurt. He missed some time. Cat, I believe, got hurt. I believe he missed a couple days here and there. Like, I think OG missed like a couple games. Like, you know, Deuce missed some games. Everybody missed some games throughout the year. So after that was the famous players meeting. Did that contribute? Who knows? I mean, if you look now towards the end of the week and see what transpired, you can say maybe it did. But like, how can you actually measure that? Josh said it wasn't really a real players meeting. We just had a conversation. Hey, whatever you did, man. Hey, hats off, man. Just get it right. You know, that was a tough game, man. You know what I mean? 114-97. We was 9 for 31 from three. That's what stuck out. We was missing a lot of threes. I mean, that game, we didn't bring it, but we was missing every shot. And, of course, they were making every shot. They shot 47% from three. We shot 29. They shot 47% from three. I mean, you're not going to be able to win most games. When they're shooting threes, any team is shooting threes like that, all bets are off. Second game was the Nets. We blew them out. I mean, we cooked them, pretty much. That was like the redemption game for us. Like, we needed a pick-me-up game, if you will. What stood out from that game? It was a 120-66 game, so it was like a legit pure blowout. I mean, there was no questions about it. We shot 57% from the field, and we was holding them to 29%. Making and guarding at the same time. 46 points in the paint. I mean, pretty much unstoppable there. It's a lot of Mitch. A good dose of Cat, I believe, here and there. You know, I mean, it was a little bit of everybody. 56 boards. I mean, so it's like, you know, we was boarding, we was guarding, and we was getting points in the paint. And, of course, the timely threes, those always help. The Sixers game, which was an interesting game, it should have been a blowout. We really should have took away that game. But what stood out? 15-27 from the line, man. And that's what made it a lot more closer than it should have. Now, no doubt, the refs were awful in yesterday's game. But we didn't help ourselves neither when it came to... And it's really always these small things. XJ spoke about it on Locked On Knicks, and I wrote under the comments, and he responded back. We spoke back. And it really is these small things sometimes with us. And it's a thing that you really can't practice. It really is mental fortitude. It really is just focus. You know what I mean? And I mean, we do have a large part when it comes to the big things. We do have focus, but it's these little small things that happen to us. We got to just tighten up on some of the real small mental lapses. I spoke about a few of the examples, but there are many of them. There's so many of them. On an OG make, and we're jogging back, they leak out behind us and they get an open dunk. You know what I mean? It's just those small things. It's like, now, of course, we end up winning the game. It wasn't a big deal, but we have a bunch of little small, those things where it's just like, man, they'll blossom. They'll blossom on you, man. Like, it'll happen just like that without you even knowing. So, you know, you gotta like really get a hold of that. Like you gotta nip that in the bud. I think about the Deuce dunk. Deuce goes up for a dunk, and instead of him just going for a regular dunk, he cocks it back, he gets it blocked down. And I made a mistake in the last video. They challenged the call and it got reversed. It was supposed to be a foul. It ended up being a jump ball. Now we end up winning the jump ball, so no foul, no harm. It's just those things, and we can't allow that to happen. Even with OG yesterday, we're up by 3. We get the ball. It's a fast break. OG goes for a layup. Now OG, he saved us that game yesterday. Don't get it twisted. He did perfect. Like especially late. I said late in the last video, really most of the game as I watched it, he was doing good. He was making his shots. You know what I mean? Like it's just late was when it was like, okay, OG, like it was an explosion. But he goes for that layup and it was like 6-7 seconds left. Dribble the ball out. He went for the layup. They call a foul. Philly challenges the play. It ended up not being a foul. Whoever had possession last, as soon as that foul call was called, Philly had the ball. So now they get an extra possession now. We're up by 3. It's just things like that we do. I just can't explain where it's just like, yo, like we gotta really, really get on top of that. We outboarded them. The free throws was the problem. Why they got to come back. Some of the calls were very questionable. But win is a win, man. We stuck it out, man. We stuck it out, man. Down to our players for the week, man. Jalen Brunson, I have Jalen Brunson arrow going up, man. I do, man, because he had 22 points. He shot 37% from the field in that Mavs game. That Nets game, he had 20 points, 47% from the field, 5 dimes, and 4 boards. And then in the Philly game, he really turned up. 31 points, 45%, 6 dimes, 5 boards. So it ain't just scoring. He's assisting, and I see that a lot more now where he's kind of taking his time, pacing himself, and not just going blood for the basket. It's like I'm trying to specifically set everybody up. I'm pushing the ball. It don't have to be me personally pushing the ball. I'll just throw the ball ahead and let's see what happens. Like, I like that from Jalen, man. His arrow's going up, man. Especially, you know, he was hurt for a couple weeks, for a week or whatever, but even then still, he hasn't been gelling. Even yesterday's game, he missed a few layups that he usually would make, a few bunnies that he usually would make. He's still cooking, but he's not the Jalen we know yet. But I see that it's gradually getting into the Jalen that we know. So that's interesting. Mikal Bridges is down. Mavs game, 7 points. Nets game, 11 points. Philly game, 9 points. 18%. He shot 3 for 16 in that Philly game. He has to find the beast in him. He just lacks aggression, man. And I don't know, it might be beyond coaching. He has to find it within himself to go, I have Maxey on a 1v1 on a drive. I'm not going to try to fake post up. I'm going to actually go run through his chest, attack the basket on a smaller Maxey. He's got to be able to think that way, be that way, embody that. He went for an actual dunk on Embiid. It was shocking. It was like, oh, okay. But come on now. Like, we passed you doing that once in a while now. Let this be a thing. Because Mikal Bridges don't go to the free throw line ever. It's crazy. He shot 3 for 16 in yesterday's game. He had 9 points. I mean, so all 18 of your shots was just from the field. Everything, your whole output, offensive output, were all shots from the field. You're not going to the line at all. So if you're not actually getting points from the field, we can't get nothing from you from the line. I mean, man, if you attack the basket, you get fouled 5 or 6 times. Now, you're looking at about a good extra 6, 7, 8 points. You're looking at something different now. Even though you still might shoot poorly, your numbers look a lot different because you're going to the line. He just doesn't get to the line, and his arrow is down to me, man. OG arrow is up, man. Mavs game was a struggle for everybody. He had 9 points. Nets game, he only had 5. He didn't really have a whole lot of, like, I mean, we were blowing him out. I don't know how many minutes he played. I don't think he played much minutes. Most of the team didn't really play much minutes. But it was a blowout. It is what it is. But that Philly game, man, he showed up, man. 23 points, man. He shot 2 for 3 from 3 with 7 boards. Like, I mean, he was... And then it's not only the fact that he had the points and the threes. It was timely. It was when he was doing it. He really notched it up in that fourth quarter. The second quarter, too. But that fourth quarter, he was integral on that possession success. It was him guarding Embiid. It would be a pass to Shaman for a three. It'd be a steal. It'd be a Yammies. It'd be a three-point shot. He was like very integral in that game, especially in that fourth quarter. Josh Hart, I have him up. He had 8 points in the Mavs game, 11 boards in the Nets game. In the Philly game, he had 10 points, 7 dimes, and 13 boards. He had an almost triple-double, man. He was all over the place. He was a wrecking ball. On the boards. Wrecking ball. He's making it his shot. He's becoming a lot more offensive now. I mean, and then he, of course, the dimes is always there with Josh. He looks to pass the ball. His arrow is up, man. I mean, like, I don't see no change in wanting to remove Josh from the lineup. He's the ultimate glue guy for us, man. He does a little bit of everything for us. Cat is down. Cat is down, man. Mavs game, he had 22 and 8. We got blown out. Who cares? Nets game, 14 and 8. We blew them out. Who cares? He fouls out in the Philly game. I don't even have his stats there. Why have his stats? He fouled out. Some of those calls were ridiculous. There's no doubt about it. They was bugging with some of those calls. It was a terrible officiated game, as I said earlier. But a few of those calls, it's like, come on, Cat, this is a trend for you, man. So I got him down. Mitch, I have neutral. Mitch has probably been the most consistent player when he's playing for this whole duration. Even when we were losing, Mitch was still doing Mitch things. So Mitch has been neutral. He's been doing the exact thing he's been doing, which is really good. Mavs game, he had 12 points, 14 boards. Nets game, he had 7 boards. Philly game, he had 10 boards. I mean, I'm not really going to get too hung on the points, but you catch my drift. Mitch is Mitch. We need Mitch. If you got to pay him 18 at the end of this year, pay him, man. We can't find another him. Deuce, up and down. Up and down with Deuce, man. 1 for 4 from 3 in that Mavs game. Nets game, he had 14.6 boards. 3 for 4 from 3. I mean, you know, it was a blowout. Philly game, he was 1 for 8 from 3. We didn't get a really great game from Deuce. Now, Deuce did do some things. That deflection on that would-be alley-oop from Maxey to VJ, man, it was a second quarter, but that could have sparked it. That could have tore the building down. Everybody would have been so amped. And he stopped that from happening. Little deflections like that. He had a timely 3 or 2. The defense, him guarding Maxey, him guarding Grimes didn't do much of nothing. VJ didn't do much of nothing. Why not? It was a lot of Deuce. And you saw what Mike Brown did. We went small in that fourth quarter. At the end, he benched McHale and Cat got fouled out. He went with Shamit, Deuce, Jalen, Josh, OG. Chef's kiss. Deuce did some good. He just didn't shoot well yesterday's game. So up and down. But I like what Deuce did. Shamit up, man. Up. His first game back was that Mavs game. 6 points, 25% from 3. We got blown out. The Nets game, 18 points. He was 6 for 6 from 3 in that Nets game. He was on fire that Nets game. That Philly game, he had 12 points. He shot 42% from 3. And it's crazy to think about that. No teams didn't really want him but us. He's like a baby Dante DiVincenzo. Now, Shaman is a smaller guy in stature. Not height, but in stature, a little bit of height too. So when he guards threes and when he guards certain big twos, man, they just knock him off the block. I mean, that's where his limitations defensively come in. He's just not a strong guy. He's a slender guy. But offensively, and he does try defensively too, so don't get me wrong. But offensively, man, he's a baby Dante. He's a less athletic baby Dante, like not as strong, less athletic baby Dante to me. Yabu I have down. JC I have down. He had a DNP yesterday. He played on the Nets game because we blew them out, so he played at the end, garbage time. And the Mavs, we got blown out, so he played in garbage time. So he had really 2 would-be DNPs, but 1 actual DNP for sure. But he's down. I'm cool with that, man. He's kind of all over the place. He just jacks up shots sometimes. A lineup that has Jalen, Josh, OG, Mitch, Mikhail, Cat, then our bench of Mitch, Shamit, Deuce. That's a good 8. All we need is an extra big forward guy that we could bring in that could give us good quality minutes would be perfect. So Jordan Clarkson, I mean, There's still time. There's still time, and who knows who the hero? It's always unlikely heroes for us at the end of the year. He comes in, he gets it, he starts to cook, or we need him to plug and play him for a game, or hopefully not, but somebody goes down. He'll find his way back, man. He is a good player. He's just a real nutty player. He's just out there. He just jacks up shots, and we don't really need that. Kolek down, some DNPs, man. I think he played on the Mavs and the Nets game because those were blowouts respectively. But this game was a DNP, and Kolek needs some polishing, man. He needs a lot of polishing. He's still raw. He does stupid shit, man, and we can't afford that. Our star players do stupid shit. We can't have our stars and we can't have a bunch of people doing stupid shit. So Kolek down. Huck, he's down too, but he gave us some good minutes, like a good 2 minutes in that last game against Philly, man. You know, Cat got fouled out and Mitch was playing a lot of minutes. So you had to give him a break. And Huck 40 ended up getting a block. He got a putback. I got an alley-oop dunk. He had a block. Played a good, like a good 2 minute stretch of defense on Embiid. Huck, man, gave us some good minutes, man. You know what I mean? And pretty much, man, you know, like this is a good week to really add on and build up and add on to, man. Two things that as I mentioned before, too many lapses in the game on defense and offense. And our talent overcomes it, man. It really isn't a big deal because we have enough talent to overcome some of those offensive and defensive lapses. Like, we just do, especially against teams that we're far better than. So it's like, but don't rest on that. And I don't know if the players are just even conscious of it, but don't just go, oh, we could win. So what? We missed this assignment, or so what? We allowed this to happen, or so we didn't really go hard at this point, but because we'll still win, we're good enough. You get so used to allowing these things to transpire, and they just become a thing that is just like, well, this is the way we play. This is just how we are. I don't want to rely on just that we are talented and we could overcome, we could still win in spite of all the stupid shit we do. Let's just try to nip those in the bud. I think that's very important. And I think playing fast is very important, man. Playing fast for us really helps, man. Playing fast really helps us with our ball handling, man. We're moving the ball, and when we're moving, it's not enough time to dribble. Then ball pressure happens, and then we're fumbling and bumbling the ball. If everybody's moving around and we're moving and the ball is moving faster than we are, that mitigates of having to have a ball handler all the time because the ball is moving around and we're moving around. So I think that's important. Upcoming Tuesday, Kings at home. We got to get our get back. They beat us at Sacramento. We got to win at home. We got to protect home, man. It's the Kings team. It's a beatable Kings team. They're going to have Schroeder back. I saw him play today. We got to beat them, man. We got to get our get back, man. We riding high. Wednesday is an important game. You have a back-to-back. Tuesday and then Wednesday we play against Toronto. We got to win that game. It's the Atlantic Division foe. We already beat them once. They got the cavalry back. Everybody's playing, I believe. Maybe Jakob Poeltl isn't playing, but our RJ is back. We have to get the W, man. It's important. Then we go and we come back home Friday. We play Portland. A winnable game, man. A winnable game, man. We got to bring it still. And then Sunday, of course, it's the Lakers game. Those tickets, those prices were ridiculous because everybody's assuming that this might be the last time they get to see LeBron in person play. He might retire at the end of the year. I doubt he will, but we'll see. So, you know, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm thinking 4-0. I don't see why not. The Kings is a beatable game, winnable game. Toronto, we can beat Toronto. Portland is a winnable game, and the Lakers, yes, they do have Doncic. They, you know, I mean, they're a team. They're like half and half sometimes with the Lakers. It's like they'll have a good statement win, but they'll have a real bad loss as well. It's like they're very topsy-turvy. Like they're like all over the place, but it still is a winnable game. Now, no doubt they got the horses. They can cook. So if you don't come prepared, Luka can go off for 40, 50 on us. So it can happen. But if we bring it and we do what we do, we'll be all right, man. We'll be all right. So that's the weekly recap, man, for this week's game, man. Let's hope a little bit more success next week. Is just add on. We're not in bad shape, man. We're all right. Like, and this is a rough East. Teams are losing. Yesterday, Boston lost to Chicago. So it can happen, man. Like, it's just keep it up. It's January. At the end of the day, I felt the way we all felt the way with Knicks fans. We live and die with this team. We live and die with every win. We live and die with every possession. Could be a good and bad thing, but it's January at the end of the day. I mean, come on. It's January. You know what I mean? So, Maddknicks here, man, giving you a weekly recap. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how y'all feeling, man. You know what I mean? Write in the comments. Tell me what you think. Tell me if my assessments is off. And, you know, we up out of here, man. Peace.